trying to miss the bulk colours at all costs, which I've managed to do. Coming through the yellow and the brown. And to me that looks like quite a read. On to the second safety shot that I was talking about, and this is called the aggressive shot. You're playing well, you're feeling confident. You don't want to get tied down in those long safety battles. The reds are sort of tightly bunched together, but you've got one red out, which you can control really well. So the aim of the shot is to try and pot this, hit this red into these other reds. Again, get that white deep into that corner pocket as much as I can. And hopefully the balls are split open nice. But always concentrate on getting a good white. You can see I've opened the reds up nicely. I've managed to get a Brucey bonus, which is the snooker behind the green. But as you can see, I've now opened all these reds up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reds that are potable. I've now got him in the snooker, he's banging trouble. Least favourite. This means you're in a certain amount of trouble. You're not able to get the white ball back to bulk. Your only option now is to try and leave your white as tight to the back cushion as you can. What we're going to try and do here is play this red here, white off the side cushion, let it just trickle into the back cushion. I'm snookered on this red here, so I can't get back to bulk. It's the only shot available to me. It's not one that I actually want to play, but it's the only shot I can play. So the idea now is to get down here, try and hit this nice and smooth. You get a good white, leave the white as close to the bottom cushion as you can. That way he can't be aggressive with his shot. And as you can see, there's no damage done. I haven't put him in trouble, but again, it serves a purpose. It's kept me in the game. You know, sometimes you have to be patient, and sometimes you have to play that continual theme amongst all of them safety shots. They were all played with topspin. Very rarely will you be playing safety shots where you'll be creating backspin. Sometimes you need to, but 90% of the time, a lot of the shots are played with topspin. And for me, the best player in the game at doing that is John Higgins, followed closely by Mark Selby. One of the masters of it was Steve Davis. He was the one we all learnt from. He was the master of topspin, splitting the reds open, getting a good white. So always bear in mind that when you're playing these safety shots, a lot of it is topspin, but controlled topspin. Not to the point where you're hitting it 100 miles an hour. You want to control every shot you hit, but creating topspin. And just follow it in off 1, 2 cushions. And the aim of it is to try and bring our white out into the middle of the table, because leaving your white near the cushion is never a good idea. So the aim is to kind of try and get a good solid contact on the white and making sure that we're kind of in this kind of area. Here I go. Somewhere above the centre of the white. And we want to kind of keep it so as you stay there. And as you follow through, you kind of release the white and let it just flow. That was the screw back shot there, and as you've noticed, what I was trying to do there was just trying to address the cue ball slightly below centre, still trying to keep the cue parallel, but this time we were kind of trying to get a bit of zip into the white to create the backspin. And once you get the backspin, the idea of good backspin is when it kind of has a delayed reaction. So you kind of hit the object ball, the black goes in the hole, and then the white takes a little delay and then accelerates back. That to me is the idea of a good backspin. Once you get the control of a good backspin, you can hit it firm, but yet with control. Then breaks will become that much easier to score. The game will become that much more simpler. And from then on, you can start looking at making 1-4-7 exercise. This is one a lot of the top professionals do. 5 reds between the pink and black. And what we're going to try and do is take red, black, red, black, red, black, and each time leaving ourselves a perfect angle on the black to make it easy to get to our next red. So here we go, we're queuing up, kind of in the middle of the white, just below centre. Little screw back. Now here's one of the shots that I would call a key shot, and it's called like a stun run through. So here I get down. I'm always in the middle of the white. There you see, I potted the black, left myself a nice angle on this red. For me, about break building, it's about trying to play shots nice and firm so you can be positive with it. So we go down for this red, middle of the white. Nice little follow through. Leave myself a nice little angle on the black to then, again, bring my white across here. This is like a soft screw, so again, just below centre. Little soft screw. Leave ourselves this angle onto the red. Again, we've got the perfect angle on the red. We're going to try and pot this red. Leave ourselves a nice angle on the black, which I've managed to do. And again, I'm going to try and come off this top cushion and leave myself here. Always leave myself options. You've got 2 reds here, so I kind of want to make sure my white's here and not here. So if I go a bit too far for this one, I've always got this one here. So again, I'm going to be in the middle of the white for the black, and it's just all about delivery of the cue, keeping it nice and firm but under control. And as you can see there, I've left myself 2 options. I can play the bottom red or the top red, whatever I fancy. So again, I'm going to play the top red because it suits me on this shot. Once you start playing them shots regular, you'll start to